Good morning to Craig and Denise too. Good morning to Craig and Denise too. Why am I hearing an echo?
It's me. Wait. Oh, there you go. So,
Okay.
do you still hear it?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're good.
I'm having to go through and bring down everything.
Good morning to Ella. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ella. Good morning to you. Good morning, Green Organic Love. Good morning to you. Good morning, Green Organic Love. Good morning to you.
Green Organic Love, I was talking about you to my husband. I think it was either my husband or might have been. No, it was him. It was him. See, you guys, my husband has to hear about all you guys. All of you guys.
Mine does too.
Oh. He even asked me this past weekend when Sandy had her auction, he said, "Who's 4-Speed?" I said, one of the people on Facebook. I said, you see them all the time on there. I mean, on YouTube. So, yes, you guys. Yes, you guys. I love all of you. You guys, I was looking. I always go on, what is the name of the little thing? Snapchat, I think. It might not be Snapchat, but whatever it is, that's how I try to communicate with my. Aw, thank you.
Aww. That's awesome. We are one big happy family.
We are. I mean, we really are.
Good morning to Teddy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Teddy. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Teddy. Good morning. So I did a little Snapchat thing or whatever it is for my grandson, a picture of me, and sent it. So I saved it as a as my thing on Facebook. What do you call it? Your icon? No, that thing looks so. That was so filtered. I'm like, oh no. I put it on there and then took it off because, whew, you guys. This is me, not the. Oh.
Uh-oh. Ella's doctor sent her back to bed.
What, Ella? You know.
I've been praying for you, Ella.
Yes. And I'm going to put you back down again. And you guys, does he pronounce it as Tony on Sandy's channel, Thony?
Thorny.
He had an accident on a scooter. He's had a scooter wreck. So I don't know if that was a motorcycle or what. But you guys pray for him too.
Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
So, Sonia, have you got your determination yet? Do you hear echo? Okay, that's just me. Let me turn down my headset a little bit.
Oh, Green Organic Glove said the flu lingered in their house for weeks.
Look, what, the whole month of December?
Yeah, you guys were sick for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, I will not kid, for a whole week, Traci did this show the whole week, and her and Sandy did it.
It's Thony. Pronounced with the TH like in the.
Oh, so Thony. Okay. Your animals.
With your animals.
We're still praying about that shoulder, honey, because that's still going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
See, you had two things to come against you. But you guys, let me see. I am going to pull up to see what we had or I put out a, help me with my words. My words ain't happening today.
You put out a survey?
Yes, you guys. I put out a survey and asking what people think of, and you could go to the community tab on my page.
Yep.
And I put, which would you prefer? Do you want art that, let me pull that over there and I can share it. Share screen. Okay, I put, do you want art therapy Tuesdays to come back, or do you want it to be open Tuesdays for interviews? So I've had half and half, almost half and half. It's so, you guys today, if you will go back and vote on that to see, a lot of you weren't here. Good morning, Eli.
Good morning, Eli family, 1983. Good morning, Eli family, 1983.
Eli, I'll still be here. That's fine. Just, I don't know the time zone difference, but if it could be before 5, before my husband gets home. See, Sonia is going with, all right, Casey said that, Sonia. And LizzAnn said that too.
Mm-hmm.
I should have put, I guess I did mix it up, put it mixed up. Thank you, Green Organic. Thank you. Yeah, I always go and try to always, if I'm in somebody's, I try to tweet them out too. That's why the whole thing, I got Twitter and started doing things, because I forget who it was. I've had a few people that said they tweeted me, and I'm like, I got tweeted. So, yeah. Yes. That's good, Eli. That would be wonderful. But let me see. I'm reading you guys.
Thank you, Ella.
Look, I'm still tired. I'm still sore. And I was hoping like I could do like I usually do, because I asked Traci, don't you get tired sometime?
Some days. Good morning, Exploring with DP. Good morning to you. Good morning, Exploring with DP. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. But I'm sore for a good reason. I've got to get that the art room done. I can't expect Casey to do it again, because he did it one time. He did some heavy lifting over the weekend with his dad. His dad's trying to get his man cave shop done.
Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you.
Marie, are you over those dreaded headaches? Let me know. You guys, Marie has migraines quite a bit. So, and how's your mom? Let me know. How's your mom doing as well? You guys, we live like right at each other. So I know her mom. I knew her dad, and I know her mom. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I got to tell her things about her dad she didn't know. And she says she wants us to get together sometimes. And, oh, Marie, my kitchen's always open. Bring your kids too. That's fine. Bring those kids with you. But the art room, you guys, you're going to see us on an Art Tuesday. Because my plan, oh, see.
Aww. I'm so sorry, Marie.
So you guys, please keep Marie in your prayers. In your prayers. So, so Green Organic, you are right there. It's hard to tell. You're at 2,000 subs. You must have had to get your hours. That's what you must have had to have your hours. All right, Eli. Thank you for all that you do.
Thanks for stopping in, Eli.
You do so much for my channel when you're in here. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to think. It really didn't take it long. I'm going to call you Miss Love. Go ahead.
Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you. Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you.
Good morning. Let me see, Miss Love. I'm going to call you that. I got mine in November. Is when I got my 1,000, and oh no.
Aww.
Your mama passed away, Marie? I thought she was still alive. Why did I think your mom was still alive?
Good morning, Eric Garcia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Eric Garcia. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning. But Miss Love, let me tell you, I had mine in November, and I guess mine happened faster, but I was so confused about everything. And it did take a while, but it wasn't but I think a couple of weeks or so. But see, now they started that, doing all of that COPPA thing. They are checking so much. So what I did, I went through all my videos and marked everything not for kids. So I had that done already. And I double checked all my videos. I even changed some thumbnails because some of them were cartoons, So I went through, hey, thank goodness all I had was about 200 something videos to go through.
Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning. But I'm hearing a lot of people say theirs is going very, very slow. They're just, and then some of them, they're taking a lot of their subs away from them. It's kind of crazy. I'm glad I got mine when I did. Just don't do like me and feel like everything's going to happen at one time. I was confused because I thought I had to do things for AdSense right away and do this, this, and this. And that's how I made my channel one morning private. And oh my goodness, I cried, couldn't figure out why, nobody could find it. And it was bad. So just take a breath and do things one step at a time as they pop up. Keep going to the monetize page, and it will show you, all right, you've done this, you've done that. Just don't do like me and get too happy on all those buttons that they've got. Oh, you talking about your mama? Are you talking about your mama or your MawMaw, Marie? Because we call our grandmamas different things. So, Marie, was that your mom or your grandmama? Christo, I always love to see you pop in here.
Mm-hmm.
You just touch my heart.
Grandmother.
Oh, Eric. MawMaw.
MawMaw cash machine. That's hilarious.
Goodness gracious. Eric is silly.
I called my grandma's grandma, but her mom's stepmom.
Okay. Gotcha.
My grandkids call me Nana, so depends.
She's Nana, and I'm
about Nashville this morning, Chris. About the tornadoes.
She is Nana, and I'm Nanny to mine. Oh no, I did not know about that.
Oh, was I talking to Denise about that? Nashville
you must have.
tornadoes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're of course they're still having storms and stuff this morning.
See, I don't know what we're under. Let me see, because you guys, our weather it's been scary weather. Let me see. Tornado watch. They issued a tornado watch for our area an hour ago. And it's valid until 12 o'clock, 11 Central Standard Time, 12 our time. 19 counties in central Alabama. So you guys pray for Alabama. Oh, see? Yep. All that includes us too.
Good morning, Laura Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning, Laura Beth. Good morning to you.
Good morning. So yes, that is for oh my goodness, it's a large range. And it's right under it's right under Birmingham. But yeah, keep the people that lost their loved ones and lost their homes. And you guys pray for Georgia and Alabama. So I guess we're all being hit.
Good morning, Anna Trejo. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Trejo. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. See, if you guys hadn't said anything, I would not have known I was under a tornado watch.
My goodness.
You guys, Anna's got a wonderful channel. She does a lot of Bible study, and she shows the one week ago, the ancient temple, Greek temple, and she's at $3.99 on her sub. So
good morning, Tim Windsor. Good morning to you. Good morning, Tim Windsor. Good morning to you.
Tim. Oh, Tim.
Oh, you're so awesome.
I tell you what, I don't want nobody to lose their job because of me, but it's silly. It is silly sometimes to see people say, "I'm at work. I got to be on the sly."
Yeah. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you.
And I'm glad you're traveling, because this one right here only been in the same spot, but that's okay too. Michelle, yay, one day ago, Michelle, 1080 subscriber celebration. Woohoo! Yay, Michelle. Michelle, do you have my email? I need your email, or you can email me. It's on my front page, but I'll put it here. You know, it really doesn't matter if anybody does email me. I know some people don't like to put theirs out there, but
Laura Beth, you are a very busy woman, though. Granted, you won't lose your job because of anyone except yourself, but you're a very, very busy woman.
I know. Oh, I see Michelle.
Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you.
Good morning. You got to do sing to Didi again. Sing to Laura Beth.
Good morning to Laura Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning to Laura Beth. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. See, I'm telling you, Laura Beth likes the clap. Mel likes the clap. So, likes for me to clap. I'll put it that way. Oh, yeah, Tim. You know, Tim, Chris O is a groundskeeper. He is a maintenance, like a groundskeeper as well. So, yay. See there, Chris O, you have something in common with Tim Windsor. Because he jumped on a Friday. Chris O jumped in on a Friday with his hat, but couldn't stay long because he was at work. And I don't want nobody to get in trouble.
Nope.
Yeah. The curled fingertips.
Yeah.
Oh, some people tell me clap like this. That's not, well, they still curl, don't they? Yeah. How is it they still curl?
It doesn't help. Yeah.
But Michelle, yes, please go up there and get my email and email me because I have something for you. Oh, I know. See, Didi, I am 55, but it doesn't matter. Oh, wow, Tim.
Awesome.
This was my daughter's that she just left behind. And I don't know, I think I pick it up sometimes when I'm thinking of her. And so anyway, I wear them.
Gives you a way to still stay close in your own way.
And I do. I have other bows and stuff. And I'm like, I'm 55. But you know what? If somebody says you're too old to wear a bow in your hair, I'll just say, hey, I'm 55. And if they're younger than me, I'm going to say, I'm 55 and I have better insurance than you do.
That's right.
Would that come off of fried green tomato? Nope.
Yeah, fried green tomato.
Yeah.
Oh, my. They said, hey, you're crazy. She's like, I'm older and I have better insurance.
Yeah. Did he? I don't.
Worked at that same university for 24 years. That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. And they've won second place 2 years in a row for best looking university in the United States. That's pretty awesome and something to be very proud of, Tim.
Yes, that means you take pride in your work. A lot of people don't do that anymore.
Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you.
Yay! But Didi, she's here somewhere. I don't know where. She's going from house to house. She's lost right now. So you guys pray for her. You guys pray for my daughter. She's just she's lost in her head. She's I don't know. And when you got a child out there like that, you don't never know when you're going to get the knock on the door or the phone call. But everybody just, you guys, every one of you, just keep your mind and prayers on. You can say on Norcus's daughter. I'll just say that.
I pray every day for her.
Tim, you would never know by the looks of my flower beds at home.
Oh.
Yes, Anna. See,
yes.
I will write that down.
I will put that on my list.
It's almost the same as me too. Did I call you, Ann? You know, a lot of us are not close to our children for whatever reason, and there's nothing I can do I talked to Kevin about that. Oh, I was going to tell you, Casey, I was going to tell you, Tim, they say mechanics have the worst cars because they don't work on their own cars. See, Sonia has a sister. They don't know where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
It will. Thank you, Laura Beth. Thank you. I will put that. I will highlight that prayer for us. Thank you. Yes, I understand. I know that when you pray and looking for miracles, it is from Him. We know that. You're not one that says, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonia, along with the other things, I'm going to put your sister that you haven't seen.
All we can do is pray and trust in God.
And
pray every day.
And I will say this. I will say on a good note, I know that she's still around here. I don't know how my heart could take it if somebody said, oh, last time we heard she headed to so-and-so.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, Marie, thank you. Marie sent a beautiful...
Read what Tim Windsor wrote.
Your neighbors always ask me if I am a groundskeeper. I told them after doing it for 8 straight hours, I don't feel like going home and doing some more. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Dee Dee, she is 34. She'll be 35 this year. And in May. Her and my son, let me see. My husband's is May 20th. Casey's is May 27th. And hers is the 31st. So Casey will be turning 31 and she'll be 35. So, I'm just saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Tim. You know, that's what we're about. And what
Absolutely.
was the topic today is how we spend time. Oh, thank you, Marie. Those
That's
are so
one of
pretty.
the things that, when if you hear somebody you're familiar with or a friend maybe that practices the Catholic faith and say that they're giving up something for Lent, what the whole purpose of giving up something for Lent is that you give up something that's important to you personally, or even if it's a bad habit, because when you crave that or want that thing that you gave up during Lent, that is a time to stop what you're doing and sit down and pray. So that's how you get through that. Giving up something is you pray every time that you think about it or you want that.
Wow. So my daughter is their daughter's ages.
Mm-hmm.
So see,
Oh,
you guys.
Beth and Denise.
Yeah. So you guys, yes, they say that about plumbers as well. Her son-in-law is a chippy, does other people's houses, and he's too tired, when he gets home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told Traci last night, now I did sit in here yesterday, and I like going on Singing for the Creations channel because you see a lot of prayer, and also Tony Sue's in there. So a lot of people put out prayer, and I like being in there. But I said I was going to go in my craft room. I was so tired, you guys. I went in the bedroom and crawled up and got warm, and I fell asleep. Probably not long, but I fell asleep, and that's not something I usually do.
You're right, Laura Betta. It's like prayer and fasting, and that fasting should always be done coupled with prayer. That's why Ash Wednesday we fast, and Good Friday we fast, and the Fridays during Lent we just abstain from eating meat products.
I think it's like fasting without prayer is just not eating.
Right.
Fasting And,
With prayer means something.
yeah, if you do the two, but what does it say in the Bible? If you try to look so bad when you're doing it, then you're not doing it for the same reasons. What did they say? They'd throw ashes and look like they were so tired and hadn't eaten. And you guys, I'm not quoting the Bible.
But but you're right, because they just talked about that at church this week, that you have if you fast in silence and in prayer, then that is what is respected. Good morning, Janet Lyrics. Good morning to you. Good morning, Janet Lyrics. Good morning to you.
Janet, I just hit that subscribe and bell, and what I'm going to do is find one of your what am I trying to say?
A video to watch, a comment on, and hit the thumbs up button. Just
oh
like
my
I'm
goodness.
Gonna do.
Let me. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to stop, Janet. You guys, I clicked on the one with the horses, and that music is beautiful, beautiful. Joel, good morning, Joel. Joel's on Facebook.
Good morning to Joel. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joel. Good morning to you.
Joel, let me know when a good time. Well, I'll message you after. I'll message you. Leave you a message. Because when I do the interviews, I want you to be the first one, because I really, really want to do that. But yes, you guys, check Anna out, because just the one that I clicked on with the horse, I love the music. It was beautiful. It's in Spanish, I think. Is that right, Anna? I mean, Janet, is it Is it in Spanish? Oh, all right. Oh, beautiful. See, I wish I could speak Spanish. I really do. But my parents brought me out of California, and we moved to Alabama. So my sister had to take it in she's in junior high. But I believe if I'd stayed out there, I don't know if they would have taught it in elementary, but maybe they do now. But I wish that I could speak Spanish. I really do. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is it was my desire when I first started this, that I wanted me and Casey and MawMaw to be able to sit at the table and do our art, whether MawMaw is painting, because now MawMaw has a wide variety of things she can do. She can do dream catchers, but she can paint, she can draw, she can do all those things. And I wanted on Art Therapy Tuesdays that the three of us can sit together and then fix it to where you guys can see us as a family doing something together. That's what I want to do. All right, so you're now, do you pronounce that Filipina?
Filipina. She's originally from the Philippines, or her family's from the Philippines.
And I don't know why we always called it Filipinos. I don't know. I was probably mispronouncing. But I'm so glad you came in today. See, and Anna came in too at the right time.
New friends for you. Awesome.
And this is basically what we do. We pray one for another. We talk about anything under the sun. And where did I tell you I got my scripture from? Oh, I met somebody yesterday. They were, now they're new friends with me. I met them on Singing for the Creator. And the end of her name is 1 Corinthians 15:1-4, I think it was.
Four, I think you said, yeah.
1-4, and that's at the end of her name. And I read that and read it again when she left a comment on my page. So I'm like, I like that scripture. And I don't know. I just felt it did. Ooh. I believe it did have something to do with time. We have to be ready.
Oh, yeah.
Tracy's going to read the whole thing for you.
I was just going to pull my Bible out, so I was going to look it up.
Let me, you guys, I'm having thunder. So if I end up going off screen and Tracy's still there, you guys can stay on because sometimes it just blinks on and off.
Mm-hmm.
So
1 Corinthians 15
1-4 and
1-4.
Oh wait, and it's in here is called the resurrection of Christ.
Resurrection of Christ, exactly. Now I am reminding you, brothers, of the gospel. I preach to you, which you indeed received, and in which you also stand. Through it you are also being saved, if you hold fast to the word I preached to you, unless you believed in vain. For I handed on to you as of the first importance what I also received, that Christ died for our sins in accordance with the scriptures, that he was buried, that he was raised on the third day in accordance with the scriptures.
All right, thank you, Tracy. I am going to keep up the weather, and I'm going to open my blinds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know, Marie. Look, you're welcome to come anytime.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Especially, I live in a trailer too, Marie. So I know what that fear can be like.
Oh, yay. So let me see. Let me see, Janet. Oh, yeah. Yes. Janet, we are a good family here. Janet is over. She's got her 100. I am going to open my blinds. I was on here the other day, and when the sun shines in this window, it gives me a headache because I'll see the glare coming right here. And I either have to do this or get way back. All right. Oh, my Mickey Mouse today. Oh, goodness, you guys. I try not to grunt and groan. I can't help it.
We can't help it as we get old. We get old and we get creaky and we creak and groan and moan. I do the same thing.
Oh, my goodness. Let me go put my puppy up. I don't think I did. Let me see if I did.
I don't think you did either, even though you can't hear me.
Oh.
Yes, Anna, that was Paul's testimony, St. Paul to the Corinthians. As they would say in my church, a letter from St. Paul to the Corinthians, and then read the passage. But it has been, I am looking forward to a very spiritual Lent this year. I've been really working hard on scripture and praying and almsgiving.
I don't know about anybody else, but when kids get quiet, you have to check on them.
Oh, 100%. When the kids get quiet, that's when you know I better go see what they're up to because they're up to something.
She was fine though. I'm talking about my Bailey, my bulldog. She didn't tear up no pillows, and I put her in her bed anyway. Marie, we have a basement, but I'd be so scared down there. Our floors are in such bad shape. This house is so old, and I just don't. I asked Keith and I said, if something happens, where would we go? Where would we go?
I look at it this way for you. That house has been there for over 100 years through all kinds of weather, that I have faith that that house will keep on standing for another 100 years.
Well, that's my prayer. But we've never in this area, this area had a direct hit from any tornado. I tell people all the time, I said, we need to be blessed we need to be thanking God in our area. I said, and stay vigilant. I said, because nobody thinks one's going to hit here.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, you have to keep your eyes on it, and you have to be, God gives us the knowledge. He's give people the knowledge to watch the weather for us. But no, I just can't think because, guys.
Denise, you better not be lifting up anything. That darn Alvin's out there filling up the bird feeders. You better be being good.
I bet he
have you, Darlene, and me on his backside.
Yeah, and I'm closer than anybody. So, but yeah, I tell people, and just like when it flooded here years ago, is back. My daughter, 34, so it was it was the year she graduated. It was flooding. MawMaw was like, "Oh, it won't flood here." Mm-hmm. So they were evacuating people in our little old town. But we have a railroad close to us, and it would have come through the railroad area. But I talked to somebody, and he said, "You're not in a flood zone. You're in a higher zone." But I sure did go down the road at the end of the road and put a stick because the water was just like a river. It was just flowing. And I put a stick and I called Kevin. He was out on the road, and I said, "Baby, it's flooded here." I mean, our interstate was flooded. Couldn't nobody, go over the interstate. And I said, "Baby, it's flooding. Your mama says she ain't leaving the house." I said, "What am I going to do? Drag her out, put her in the boat, get her in your boat outside?" But I just put a stick, and I said, "I got a stick down the road. I'm going to keep moving that stick. And when it gets to a certain point, I'm getting the boat out." And then making MawMaw come out. But it didn't. I felt better when the guy said that we were not on the flood zone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that's why this house has never been flooded, even during the years before they put a dam up. People would get their houses flooded away. And
Ella said that they have a weather app run by their government to inform people about dangerous weather situations. We have to, I know I personally have a weather app from one of my local TV stations that goes off if there's a warning or a watch or something like that.
Yeah. A lot of times it'll make a noise and flash across the TV. But, my phone's in another room. I wouldn't hear it. So I'm just doing the window watch. Marie.
Denise said that Alvin's okay because it's a small feeder. And the physical therapist said it's okay. That's good.
I'm trying. All right. I think Tiffany graduated 2003. Would that be right? She's 34 now. Because I graduated 83, and I just thought it was amazing that she graduated on a 3 number. So I do believe it was 2003, because it's 2020 now. So yeah, she's been way past our 10-year anniversary thingy. But so it would have been the flood of, let me see, I'll tell you.
We had bad flooding the year my oldest son was born, in that fall So that would have been the fall of 1986. We had some really bad flooding in our area. And then when his son, Callan, was born, so that was 2013, there was bad flooding in this area too. Yeah, Denise said it's the local news sending the alerts out for weather. Oh, moly. But yeah, I would definitely be concerned in your area because of all of the stuff that went on in Tennessee. And I don't know which way for sure it was headed, but you know, you're definitely east of Tennessee-ish. No, all that storm that's going through there. If some head south, it can be your area. Oh, wow. They
Okay.
also inform them about fire and chemical industries and keep your windows shut or even evacuations because of bombs from World War II.
All right. This says, no, I don't like what that pulled up. That said, it did say May 19th of 2003. Well, there we go. Was you?
Hi, LizzAnn.
Was I ignoring you?
Well, you were dead set on what you were doing. It's okay. I only have 26% of my battery, so I'm not going to be here long, but I wanted to pop in and say hi.
It's so wonderful to see your beautiful face.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone in the chat, for your love and support. I really do appreciate it. And I got to say this. Good morning, Traci. Good morning to you. Good morning, Traci. Good morning to you.
Thank
Not
you.
doing what I'll have to do.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And good morning, everyone else.
It is. See, you can remember that song, but I never can remember your goodbye to everybody. So, see, I just like, wait, I don't know how she does it. Traci's the beginner and you're the ending.
The ender.
And like I said, me and Destiny, we're just the fluffy in the middle. So
the double stuff.
Yeah. Good morning, baby.
Double stuffed Oreos.
Yeah. We're under a tornado watch.
Well, I heard. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Denise, how is your husband, honey? I haven't been able to keep up with everybody too much because of, well,
Alvin's out filling a bird feeder right now.
Oh, so
because the physical therapist said it's okay and it's a small bird feeder. So, but
okay.
You know, Denise is keeping an eye on it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Good girl. Good girl. Love you, girl. Love everybody.
We love you too.
Yeah,
we love you this much.
Huh?
And we have missed you.
Yes, I am.
We knew you had to do family things, and we certainly respect that. But we missed you.
Okay. You didn't see me. I love you this much. This much.
All right. I'm here at the church, and one of the ladies was coming through. I parked in the back parking lot today because I don't know if he's staying for the Bible study this morning. It depends on if one of the guys that normally leads is here or not. If he's not here, he's going to stay. But I brought the goodies.
What did you have,
Good morning, Miss Independente. Good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Independente. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
I just showed you some love, ma'am.
You did not have to show that,
LizzAnn?
Yes.
I forgot my name already.
Yes.
I'm gone for a week and you don't know who I am. Hi, my name is LizzAnn. And
she doesn't know who you are when you've been here every day.
Well, she got me with the sweets. I'm like, oh no, she did not.
Sorry. Believe it or not, it's sitting here and I'm not even interested in eating it.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you, Anna. You know what? I was so glad when StreamYard put that in, when they allowed that.
Yeah.
And I love the whole scripture, but it only lets you put a certain amount of scripture.
You only have so many characters in the banner.
Not only that, I tried to save it this morning, and it says you're only allowed 25 banners.
So you had to delete something?
Yes. Look, first you StreamYard say you talk too much, you got to pay for it. Okay, I'm paying for it. Give me more than 25 to choose from real quick.
I'm gonna have to go in just a second. I'm at 13 and following.
Okay.
Here, but show our names real quick.
All right, let me. Oh no, she done pulled a Sandy.
Dazed and confused. I love it.
Is that you today or me?
That's me.
All right.
Well, guys, I love you. I'm at 12% and falling fast here.
Love you.
I see y'all soon. Hopefully, when I get home, I can get on. Hopefully, things are gonna calm down a little bit. Who knows? We got we got stuff to do yet. As life. But everybody has stuff to do.
Right.
It's normal.
Just Sandy just popped into the chat, LizzAnn, and said, "Good morning, everybody. I'm doing well." Just
yay!
Good morning, Sandy.
Yay! You guys, Sandy had cataract surgery yesterday morning. Yay!
Oh, okay, that's what that was. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say real quick, God bless you, your family, and your world. Until I see you again, which may be in a few minutes.
Okay. Love you,
LizzAnn.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you.
And you got Miss Independent?
Yes.
You guys, I did change the banner since we're talking about time. And we don't know when the time's going to be. Michelle, did you get my email address? I want to know if you got my email address. So let me see. Let me copy. Let me see if I have you on Facebook. Do I have you on Facebook, Michelle? Let me see.
Aw. Ella, I wish I keep praying for you every day, Ella. She said yes, she emailed you.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. You're not going to know why, but anyway, thank you for sending it to me. Yes, Ella, I am so sorry that you're struggling and you're so sick.
Yeah, the Crowley household was sick for so long. I was so worried about all of them, and then now you've been down and out. I'm worried about you.
Oh, great, Michelle. Look, I did come on when I couldn't hardly talk.
You did.
I did. Every day I came on. And poor Traci had to not only do the singing, but most of the talking. And then that next week, it hit me, just knocked me off my feet. And I do believe I had the flu because I was running a fever. And so I had it all.
Yeah, and you came back really before you were feeling 100% sure.
Yeah. So I wouldn't even be able to be on long at a time.
So wearing you out.
Yeah. So it took a while to get over it. It took a while for Kevin to get over it. I don't think MawMaw ever got it. If she did, it was just very little.
I don't think she got it as bad as you and Kevin and Casey had it.
Yeah, then Casey got it.
You guys tried so hard with the hand sanitizer and everything else to not take it into MawMaw's room. And she wasn't leaving her room at that point.
Yeah. She had just come from where she had, let me think what she had surgery. Oh, she had that injection and the knee got, she had to have knee surgery.
All up. Yep.
Yeah. So it was bad. So, even with sanitizer and everything else, if you have central heat and central air, it gets sucked into the vent and then distributed. I don't care how much they say this destroys viruses and this. No, it really don't. If you are in a building and it's sharing your oxygen with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ella, I know, is scary because now everybody's scared that if they do, say, get the flu, and I didn't even know it was still flu season. If they get the flu, now they're worried about the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a scary time right now for anybody.
I just was so shocked and taken aback that they went from one day on the news saying, at this point in time, we don't have a lot to be concerned about in the United States, to 2 deaths and a bunch of outbreak, like the very next day. All of a sudden they were reporting in the news, which leads me to think that sometimes things get held back from the news.
Oh, yeah.
Longer than we'd like to believe, that it's just scary. That's scary.
All right, Denise, what is Goody's Cool Orange? Let me know, or I might not want to know.
Goodies, isn't Goodies the headache powder?
Oh, it is. That's right. That's right. My mom lives off Goody powders.
Yeah. Sonia said, yep, I know. I have a cold and I've been asked twice today if I've got the coronavirus. It's just a cold. Yep.
Okay, orange flavored. You guys, there's this thing about Goody powders. Like if I was at work and I had a real bad headache, I would go in there and get Goody powders. Oh, half an onion in the room helps. Let me see. It helped when little man had the flu a few years back. I did not know about that one. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, see, the news that Sandy was listening to was giving a different report and sounding the alarm. And it's like, how do you go from there's no real threat to, oh my gosh, it's a scary thing and you need to be really careful from one day to the next?
Oh, wow. It takes 4 hours for it to show. Well, Chad.
That's what Sonia, they said that here too, to have 2 weeks worth of food. Good morning, Chad Stash. Good morning to you. Good morning to Chad Stash. Good morning to you.
Good morning. When Casey was telling me about it. Yes, yes, Ann, because panic, I know it's out there, and Casey, called me in his room and said, Mom, this, and this, what are we going to do? I said, well, Casey, I'll know when it gets here. Well, Mom, it's serious. You got to take it. And I told him, he said, what you can do if you can't get no food? And I told him, I said, well, we'll eat Kit Kit first, and then we'll eat Bailey. He said, Mom, I am serious. I said, I'm sorry.
Right. I said, we've got food in our house, in the freezer and with canned goods and whatnot, that we could survive. We really could for probably 2 weeks. It may not be what we want to eat, but we could survive. But I did say to Ryan, maybe the next time you go to the store, you should pick up another gallon of bleach in case we need to disinfect the house.
Wait. Hold on, let me set that's the alarm. Okay.
It's just, I don't know. I am definitely getting concerned. Yeah. Pray for some manna. But I know that we could survive on the food we have in the house for 2 weeks if we had to go on a lockdown, but I just don't know. I have cleaner and stuff, but I don't keep backup of that. I always keep backup of like toilet paper and stuff like that. I always have plenty of backup, but I don't keep backup of cleaner, but so I said, maybe you better pick up another gallon of bleach in case we have to sterilize the whole house.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Definitely, there are places that are much more panic shopping in Berlin. There's places in the world right now that need to be alarmed much more than Traci, Sikkes in West Michigan. But I think that with all of my health issues, I need to be aware of what's going on in the surrounding areas. You know, and like Darlene, with your household, you know, with MawMaw and you both have underlying health issues that you have to be aware. You don't want to catch something like that and take a chance because it's so much more deadly. That's what I'm understanding, that the illness itself isn't that terrible, it's not much worse than the normal flu, but it's just more deadly.
Went through your room. Did you hear those sirens? It was police cars or something. That's probably red. People don't know how to drive here, and sure enough, when there's water on the road, they don't know how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there is a tornado, what are we gonna do? I'm not going in the basement.
That's what I told them too. I don't know, Casey. And
I'll go in my closet.
yeah, that is about the smallest middle of the place. Yeah.
And at least if it caves in, we ain't got far to fall.
Yeah. Usually a tornado would take blow out the windows and take the roof off. So one thing about this house, you guys, it's 100% wood, 1914. Manuela's clapping and said, hi, Casey.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Casey.
Now, who's Deb?
I don't know. Did I miss a Deb?
Are you asking me?
No.
Oh, Reverend Casey, she was saying.
Oh, thank you. She was meant to call you.
Autocorrect, probably.
She meant to say Reverend Casey, and she called you Deb Casey.
Probably autocorrect.
He liked that one, Manuela. Everybody calls you Ella, but I love your name. I love your name.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me and Traci on this morning, Casey.
Yeah, and heaven knows where we may head.
Probably, usually when I'm going to send out the helicopters for Dwayne. Let me hook them up. Let me see. Mothership Products. I'm going to send him out the helicopter. What? When did he do?
Sandy said, remember, fear is not from the Lord, and the mortality rate right now is 2%. The regular flu has a higher mortality rate. Sonia said they're having panic shopping in Australia. The supermarkets have no toilet paper since some lady bought 10 cans of Glen, 20 heaps of toilet paper, 10 liters worth of bleach. Oh my goodness. I always have backup. I'm one of those people that has that abnormal fear of the chance that you would run out of toilet paper. I always have plenty of backup toilet paper. That's never a concern. But I do feel like it wouldn't hurt to pick up another gallon of bleach.
Well, hello, Hamilton. Good
Good morning, Hamilton. Homegrown. Good morning to you. Good morning, Hamilton. Homegrown. Good morning to you.
Welcome, welcome.
Good
Welcome.
morning. We have to trust in God that we will be okay.
So why do you have to go again today, Sandy?
Oh my goodness. Sonia said it's scary at the supermarket. Half the shelves are empty.
Sing to Mary. Mary Pelletier is on Facebook.
Good morning to Mary. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mary. Good morning to you.
Look, usually if they say we're going to get snow, it doesn't matter if it's that much. Milk and bread. Milk and bread.
Yeah, why did they buy milk, bread, and eggs? What are you going to make? French toast?
I just don't even know. I
would rather have, which I always buy, like at the beginning of Lent and during Lent, tuna fish is on sale a lot. So this last week at the grocery store that Wright and I shop at, tuna was on sale for like 49 cents a can. So I bought like 10 cans of tuna fish. So we always have tuna fish.
Well, it's like this. When you live in a family that people get nervous, they eat.
Mm-hmm.
They'd eat everything. I mean, hey, let me see. What? Oh, let me turn around. All right. All right. We still got Lucky. You know, I ate all the charms. And I still got a little bit of them left. We have Wheaties. I hadn't checked how much is in it. We have Basic 4. And they might just have Basic 1. I probably ate the 3 out of it. 4 boxes of tea bags. So it's 400 tea bags. A bunch of potato chips. We got crunchy, creamy peanut butter. We got tomato sauce, pasta sauce, no pasta. Casey said the other day, I wonder if pasta sauce would taste right over ramen noodles.
You never know. Well, if you just cook the noodles, I don't know why it wouldn't. Good morning, Jennifer Hayes. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jennifer Hayes. Good morning to you.
Oh, Jennifer, you know how we are. We get on different subjects. But we do have pasta. We do have spaghetti noodles. I come back from that.
Spaghetti noodles and spaghetti sauce.
The dogs will still eat. The cat, I gotta get cat food. Hey, I say as long as I have potatoes and I don't use the onion, as long as I have potato and meat, that usually that feeds somebody. You guys, last night, I know a lot of you that's new here won't know that this is a great big thing. But last night I was able to eat the green beans. I was able to eat a chicken thigh, barbecued, and rice.
Wow.
It was so good. It was so good. And then what was it? Then much later, I come in here and I made sure all the food was put up. Well, all it was left out of the 2 cups of rice, which swells up, was all it was left was a chicken thigh. And I'm like, yay, I put that in the refrigerator. All I did was swipe my finger in picked up some of the chicken skin with Sweet Baby Ray's on it, and I ate that. It made me so sick.
Oh my goodness.
I got so sick. Oh my gosh. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Hamilton, for showing the love back. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I didn't have out anything for dinner last night because I was so tired yesterday morning. And I was like, well, what do you want for dinner, right? I'll get something out and thaw it out. And he was like, I don't care. We can just do whatever. And I was like, all right, fine, whatever. So then I get up and I say, I think I'm going to make some ramen noodles. Oh, can you make me some ramen noodles? I'm thinking, listen, dude, I could have cooked you a whole dinner. You didn't want one, but now you want me to make you ramen noodles.
I did yesterday when I was so cold and got in the bed. Casey had fixed him like pizza, frozen pizza. And I said, you left the stove on. I said, did you get my cheese pizza? He said, no, I don't like the just cheese. So I thought maybe I'll be able to handle that. So I put it in the oven. I said, for how long? I thought he said 2 minutes. So I thought 2 minutes. Okay, I went in the bedroom. I started this little thing on my phone. And 2 minutes was up. I'm like, wait, I know it couldn't have done that fast. So he come in there. I said, babe. He said, don't forget about the pizza. I said, but 2 minutes. That don't seem long enough. He said, I didn't say nothing about 2 minutes. So I told him, I said, well, okay, look, can you do it for me? Will you bring it to me? And he gave me this look like, I said, please, I'm warm. I don't want to have to get up. So yes, he brought it to me. And that, I mean, I did pretty good on that.
Mm-hmm.
See, Ella, yeah. If they don't have water and their energy doesn't work anymore, that would cause problems. Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah, we would have a huge problem here because it's still cold for the year. It's not warm enough to be without heat for sure.
Oh, thank you, Mary. He is wonderful. My son is wonderful. People that have never met him, if you guys
He's
don't know,
the sweetest, and he's an awesome caregiver too. Oh, I never thought about that, Sonia. Sonia said pasta sauce goes well with rice too. I never thought about that.
not in this household.
Really?
Mm-mm. They would act funny about it, and I'd be like, "But that's what's to cook." So, if somebody would drop Casey's the Porch Church Network, I would love for you guys to drop that so the new people would know who we're talking about. Casey really doesn't use his anymore, his jewelry sites. He just uses the Porch Church Network. But yes, he is a very good man. I guess I don't think of him as a man. He's just my
Right. He's your son, but
he's my baby, and it's hard to think that yes, he's grown. He's grown, and but yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. We did not. Me and Casey saying we do not want to have to go to the grocery store. So.
All right, I think I copied the right link. Let's see what happens.
Thank you, Marie. Look, as long as there's peanut butter and jelly, I just say.
I think that should be. Let's try and see what happens.
Yeah, somebody click on that and see where it takes you.
Yes, it did. I did it. I did it right. I'm so happy.
So, any of you guys
that the Porch Church Network.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Jennifer. See, we were talking about what's in the house that we have. In
case we were on house lockdown because of
2 weeks.
Coronavirus.
We don't have 2 weeks worth. I'm just, no. As I get thinking about it, nope. I'm just thinking about it.
I think right now I could get through 2 weeks for sure. Because I know I've got smoked sausage, I've got meatballs, I've got chicken breasts, pork chops, ground turkey, all in the freezer. And then I've got a bunch of cans of tuna and pasta sauce and all that stuff in the pantry. So I think I'd be all right.
Marie, be careful. Get the air in your tires. Oh, thank you, AJC Magic. Thank you. Yes, water. We go through cases of water because of our coffee intake.
Right.
Now, MawMaw drinks a lot of water, but she's not supposed. This is weird. She's not supposed to drink too much water. I'm like, really? I thought always I fussed at. Don't just drink your lemonade. You need clear water. But they say it's because of her kidneys.
It could put too much stress on her kidneys if she was overhydrated.
Yes, or her heart. She can't have.
That's right. She has congestive heart failure.
Yes,
doesn't she?
yes.
Oh yeah.
So now she don't have me back there counting her water bottles. I used to tell her you need to drink more water. So yeah, and if I can't have my tea, I'm more about my tea than my coffee. I could go without eating.
I would run. Yeah, I would be a little bit freaked out because I would run out of Diet Coke, and then I would be I usually have plenty of coffee, but if I ran out of Diet Coke, I would be sad. I would survive, but I would be sad.
I think I could go without eating, but I think if they say you know, we don't have it so much, can't get out of your house, I think I'd be hungry then. Oh, Sonia, I understand. Oh, Sonia, girl.
Yeah, for sure.
Sonia, it hurts to cough like that, and now I find myself still putting my weight on my elbow on the bed to get something behind me. And every time I do, I think of that because that's what I felt a pop. So that's what tore my shoulder, was just putting all my weight down on my shoulder and turning a certain way. Hamilton water contains a lot of sodium, which can raise blood pressure. I did not know that. Bottled water does. I did not know it had anything in it. She had to have surgery, Hamilton. It's been bothering her up through her neck too, and that's what the shoulder does. It pulls all those muscles.
For sure.
So
yay, Denise! I'm glad you're back.
The topic hadn't changed. Today is the food shopping
we're still
network.
being all goofy.
Today is the food shopping network.
Yes.
All
Food
your
shopping
sons in
network.
love.
Can we survive 2 weeks on house lockdown?
You guys, we do that every day. Me, MawMaw, and Casey every day. We're on lockdown unless we have to go to the grocery store. Or the other night, go on an ice cream run. And I'm telling you, when we get phone service, you guys are going to see different things pop up. Oh, honey.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Janet. That's kind of what we do. We love to share the word of God and to share love.
And we do talk. We do skip around on topics, but you will always be shown love when you come here. That is what we do. Oh, Darlene, I've got the best thing to send to you.
Yeah, I am here, honestly, Mary, like good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Darlene.
During the week while my husband is at work, I really, truly am on lockdown because I don't have access to a vehicle to go anywhere and not close enough to walk anywhere. If I could walk that, I mean, we're a lot of people in the park we live in walk to the Dollar General or the gas station, but I can't walk that far. I would not make it there and back. So I'm kind of on house lockdown.
All right, I was going to send this. I think I sent this to Dwayne, but I sent it to Darlene too. So you guys, this is what kind of day we have. We're just popping around subjects. There we go.
Aw.
You guys, Darlene B, she has goats. So I just thought it was so cute. So cute. I was going to send a helicopter to Dwayne, but I sent a peekaboo. I sent a peekaboo deer. Listen to me. Whoo. Goat his way. Not a peekaboo deer. I have not seen those.
I didn't think about any of the places like Sonia or Darlene B. Some of these people that have animals, some of the homestead places that have animals, that as long as they have water and utilities, they'll be okay. But they can't feed and water their animals, they would be. Goats are in the deer family? I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Darlene B? You taught us something new today.
But think about it. They both have the hooves.
Yeah.
The
Split hoof.
Yeah. They do.
Makes sense.
Darlene, I think of you every time I take a shower. I do. I'm still using what Debbie gave me. It's lavender and olive oil soap. Olive oil, I think, is in it. And she says, why? And I'm still using that. I just keep it in the little bag it came in, and I lather it up, and that's what I use to bathe with. That wonderful, wonderful smelling soap, that sugar soap that you sent me.
Yeah, see, I guess that would be sounds a little bit odd when you say, I think of you every time I get in the shower.
Well, Casey used to pray. He used to say he prayed when he was in the shower. That just,
Right, does all of his deep thinking in the shower. That he'll come out of the shower and say, well, I was in the shower. I was thinking about blah, 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 blah. Oh, my goodness. What now?
No, the other morning, I could still hear Traci and Denise in here talking, and I had to jump in the shower. I'm in there, and I don't know if they could hear me talking, but I was in there. I'm like, really? The water was barely dripping. I guess Keithan was outside using the water.
You said that.
And I told him I had to jump in the shower real quick. And the
but
water
Bonnie was more important.
Yeah. And I'm like, really? Oh, my gosh. What in the world? And I was saying all that like he could hear me. Oh. I don't know if I've showed this, but this is our topic today, really. This is really our topic. And Marie just shared some stuff. But, yes. Here's to all us beautiful, confused jumbles of imperfection who wake up and try every day. And to make glorious coffee that helps make it possible. Sweat, pants, and coffee. I'm telling you, thank you, thank you. And then this one, so what are you doing to stop the coronavirus? Give them lime. Oh, goodness. Oh, you have a mask to protect you from the virus thingy thing. That is cute. Yeah. No, I could not get in one of those. I
swear, though, that I heard on the news that they didn't feel like using the masks when you went out in public really helped any more than just a good hand washing with soap and water. So I think I would rather wash my hands than wear a mask because I get a little claustrophobic with anything over my face.
Yeah, and that's like getting in one of those big bubble things that people get in and roll down the hill. No. Not only would I be sick rolling down the hill, but I'd be claustrophobic. Don't put me in a bubble.
Yeah. See, Jennifer said she heard masks aren't helping either. Yes, thank you for sharing, Marie.
Yes, those are so cute. I'm still reading, you guys. We get quiet when we get to reading. Sometimes when there's more of us in here, somebody else will be talking and reading the thingy, Okay, the Google pop-up news. They take a bus out of service in Berlin because the driver was in contact with someone who was in contact with someone whose corona test is still running.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness.
And can you imagine the panic of everybody knowing they rode that bus that day? So that would almost, if I seen that on news and I rode buses, I'd be like, oh my gosh, was that the bus I ran? I was in that day. I don't remember.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be a little bit freaky.
Yeah, you guys. But just like, all right, going back to time and, the time we have, we don't know. Coronavirus it talks in the Bible in the last days. There's different things that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it's not right now the coronavirus, but one day there's going to be a plague on people, whether it is medical. We got 3 hospitals in Berlin for quarantine.
Wow.
That's scary. That is scary. And there's so much that's kept away from us, in our governments. And I really do believe that we're not going to know what's behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Denise, are your shoulders bothering you? Because I know when my shoulders and stuff bother me, my right pinky will jump, and then I will type all kind of stuff. Oh, so right. So right. This is not inappropriate. I will show it. This says, when I was younger, I used to sing in the shower. Now I make life decisions in there. Oh,
Yep.
my goodness.
That would be my husband.
See, that is so right. If I'm not in a hurry and I don't have, if it's really first thing in the morning, I do a lot of thinking in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. No, that's not weird. That is not weird at all. When I had kids, that was my quiet time.
Right, that was a place you could.
Oh,
Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
Diane, I watched you again yesterday. I always like watching you. Talking about the first case there, it actually eased my mind about this virus. Yeah, I think we need to, because there's nothing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Diana, we appreciate you too.
Absolutely, we do.
You remind me a lot of Josie's place, because she just says what she says, and that's how you are. Mary, have you ever met Diana? Diana is in her 60s. She's going to college. She jogs. She's in shape, and makes me think.
She acts about 27 years old, younger
Yes.
than me. And I act about 40 years older than my age.
She says she's prepared as she can be. Her concern is when she goes to college, is we are right up against each other.
Yeah. I can see that. In a room with and like when you are in a college class and you're in a room with kids who live in the dorms or apartments with a bunch of other kids. Good morning, Super Dave. Good morning to you. Good morning, Super Dave. Good morning to you.
Yay! Look, I love everybody the same. I do. But Super Dave is my super friend, you guys. Be bold. That's our word. Be bold. And Dave, I have been missing any of your lives. I have went back and forth and looked, and I asked Ann. I asked Ann the other day. I said, Ann, where's Dave, Super Dave? I can't find him for a live. And she said, well, he's been working. But hey, you've been keeping us updated on the coronavirus. I told a lot of people one day, we were talking about it. I said, you guys, I said, you guys go to Super Dave today. I said, he uploaded the thing about the coronavirus. So.
Denise, I feel that way, but that I don't have control over my muscles sometimes in my hands and my arms when I first wake up in the morning. My fingers, like even trying to pour coffee and stuff, my fingers, or drink coffee, my fingers are so jumpy and crazy in the morning.
Yeah, I lost grip on my on the puppy's her leash, and thank goodness the bird went towards the fenced-in pool area because that's where she went, and she was laying on the ground looking at me like, what? But yes, Dave, I've been trying to find your lives later in the evenings, and if I don't see you have one later in the evenings, like when I go to bed, I'll just most times just put the computer back up. And then I've been missing Killer Whale because he's been doing them like at midnight.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but 8:30, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock is pretty much my bedtime. I'm shutting it down between 8:30 and 9.
And if any of you don't have Super Dave, you need to. He is the one he is my number 1,000. And
he is a super great guy.
Yep. Let me see. One of the memes that Traci Marie just sent me it's real small, so I can't share it. If you could see through it, through God's eyes, you would see that God will see you through it. Amen. There is so much that he has blessed me with. You guys, and the roof over our heads and food. I was describing our pantry. We have abundance without realizing it.
Right.
We have abundance. This one says, but blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never falls to bear fruit. Jeremiah 17, 7 through 8. That's a very good one. So, that reminds us we should not be fearful in what's going on. Because, now it's made us aware of what we do have. When you go looking around your house, do I have enough food? Do I have enough this and this and this? If this happens, I think we should do that. Maybe we should do that no less than once a week. If we could do that daily, just sit and think and ponder, wait, this is what I have in the house. God has blessed me. Our bank account might not be much, and we might not have no cash in the wallet, but think about if you have enough in your house that you don't have to go to the grocery store that day, then you are blessed.
Absolutely.
You are blessed. And
Sandra said she guarantees that the government is not telling the complete truth because they don't want to create a panic. I get it, but I still think we have a right to know. That's exactly how I feel, Sonia. I don't think they're telling us the whole truth, and I understand why they're not, but I don't know, where there's got to be a fine line between knowing the truth and not creating mass hysteria.
Yeah. When you watch enough, I love watching shows about, I guess, government and politics. I watch, not real shows. But, some of them would show that there's times that the government won't let us know what's going on. And then they ponder, well, should we do it? Should we leak this? Should we not leak this because of what it would do? So I just trust in God that if I'm not here, then I know where I'm at, because to be absent from the Father, to be absent from the body is to be in the presence of our Father. So I would be more
Good
worried about
morning,
family.
Joy Lang. Good morning to you. Good morning, Joy Lang. Good morning to you.
So she bought it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Denise got to make that
Oh,
long trip to her pain doctor on the 9th.
that's
Oh,
next Monday.
oh my goodness. And is today a voting day? On
For
Facebook?
it's Super Tuesday for the Super Tuesday states.
What's
So it
that
is
mean?
primary election in some states.
I don't understand. I thought we just all voted in November.
No, there's the primary, and then the general election is in November. Like Michigan's primary is later in March. We're not today, but we are, I think, next Tuesday or the Tuesday after is our primary election to elect delegates to elect the nominee for that party.
Gotcha. Joy's in Nashville. Yes, Joy. Cookville has lost 6 people.
Wow.
See, we're under a tornado watch in Alabama, so I opened up my shutters and I've been keeping an eye out. Yeah, Sonia. Really,
That's what scares me is if it gets like crazy, like goes beyond the pandemic proportion and we start to get epidemic in areas. Is there going to be looting and people breaking into homes to look for food and other things that they don't have at their house?
This is a good one for what's going on, and we're worried. Marie just sent to me, when God pushes you to the edge of difficulty, trust him fully, because 2 things can happen. Either he'll catch you when you fall, or he will teach you how to fly.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one, but I like this one with the door. It says gratitude. Whenever I have knocked, a door has opened. Wherever I have wandered, a path has appeared. I have been helped, supported, and encouraged. I have been blessed. That right there is me.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to save that image. Saving that one. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, we do. We have to have faith in God. And no,
Good
honey.
morning to Josie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Josie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Josie.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning. Oh, Joe, I just looking at your contest winners that you announced. That was very, very wonderful to watch. And I can't wait to watch your one about, have you already done it about bullying?
Aw, that's so sweet, Josie. She said, I woke up in
Aw.
time to see you lovely ladies. You're so sweet.
Thank you, Joe. But yes, I need to go and see if you did a thing on bullying, because you guys, it's not good for grown-ups to do it, but at least grown-ups, we can do, we can handle it better. We might think we can't, but we can. You can find a friend to talk to. We can pray about it, or you find a friend to, to talk to about it. But kids bullied, they cannot just snap back, or they feel like They have to either handle it on their own. We just don't know. So I am okay in a couple days. Okay.
I've got my bell ringed for Joe.
You guys make sure that it's on, but it's on
Josie Cares, right?
Josie Cares. So you guys make sure.
Let me see if I can pull the link up for that now that I did one right. I'm like all confident in myself now.
But yes, you know, she does Josie Cares, and that's on grieving, but she's going to talk about the other as well. And, you know, schools and people try to say that it's sort of like the cover up of anything. People are good at covering up, or they think they are. They, you know, schools try to say, oh, it's a zero bully tolerance thing. We don't have that in our schools. They can say that as much as they want, but there's still kids that slip through. There's still people that no matter what age in school that slip through the cracks, that they don't really want to hear it. Because when I had to deal with it, when Casey was in school, I had to deal with it. And no, they didn't want to hear it. Let me see what Anna says. Oops. Anna, let me see. Have faith in God, yes, of course, but also I try not to be ignorant of the truth of the world. It goes hand in hand with God's word of truth. It does. It really does. Because, you know, God gave man knowledge. The knowledge comes from God, because man on his own can't do anything. Oh, Jennifer, you're dealing with that too.
This should be Josie Cares link. Let's see if that comes up. I'm going to try it, make sure before.
Oh, see.
Yes, 2 links I did today. Woo!
Yay! AJC Magic. All right, Marie said that her son dropped out of school, but he has a great job working with an electric company. That's good, Marie. But it's sad he had drop out. AJC Magic said there was an incident where a good student youth was shot dead by another group of kids as they were trying to rob him for his drugs he was selling 15 years ago.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Dave, you're tired.
Aw.
I know we'll probably talk you right to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You do so much. The work you do, plus all the stuff you do on online, it gets to a point, it does wear you out, make you tired. It does.
But we appreciate you, Dave.
Sure
we just
do.
want you to know we sure do appreciate you.
You're real. And, you know, I tell people, if you want a real place to go that's going to make you feel like family, whenever ring Super Dave's bell, get his notification. And, you know, he is like us. He appreciates, and he's a family. There is a family that goes there. And I still feel like a family when I go to Thing Dragon. I know, you know, yes, it's a growth stream, but he also recognizes the family that comes back, you know, that comes back to try to give back to other people that wants their goal. And then, of course, I love Killer Whale. But like I said, he's on late at night, but I love catching his or watching his other. I had him on day before yesterday when I was going through that my Willow jewelry. Finally got to the end of the box on that. Oh. Yeah, so AJC Magic says they didn't have any intention to buy from him, but it was shocking to the other students who knew him because they didn't know he was doing stuff like that.
That's sad.
Look, Sonia, you can't be walking around and fall. Not on that shoulder. It's going to make it even worse.
Mm-hmm.
I tripped and fell over my feet the day before I had to go start back to work after my neck surgery.
Good morning to Pamela. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pamela. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Pamela. Good morning. Good morning. I said today was just how do you use our time, which is always God's time.
Mm-hmm.
So, today there's a lot going on. I didn't know that there were tornadoes that killed people in Tennessee. I wouldn't have known we were under a tornado watch or warning had I not, I thought, well, let me check see what it looks like for us. And, we've kind of touched on different things. But of course we covered some coronavirus, but then, I got to thinking about the bullying and, how do you feel when it's your child? I know how it feels. I know exactly how it feels. I know how it feels if it's a grandchild,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I went to the school about Casey. Somebody took a key and went all the way down the side of his vehicle. And there was a girl that went in the office and told who did it. I went to the school and asked why wasn't something done. And he said, well, yes, that one person did come up and said that she saw that. But we don't know whether to take her word for it. Sandy was on earlier, Joe, but she has to go to the doctor today.
Yes, but she said she was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So good news there.
Did she say what she had to go to the doctor for today?
No, she didn't really say what exactly, but I'm assuming just a double check from the surgery to make sure.
Woman, I know you're not about to put some M&Ms in your mouth.
Yeah, I am.
Wait. That's what she gets. That's what she gets. Don't open no M&Ms. I pulled you right out of the stream.
You did. You called me right out.
No, I pulled you out of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I took you out. I guess I'm gonna make me some chocolate coffee, you guys. I was
like sitting here thinking, I'm hungry. What can I reach? M&Ms.
Okay, Michelle said she had to go the next day. Yeah, they have to check her the next day, so
okay,
that's why she had to go. Okay, so now it's watch. This morning, Marie, it was a warning when I pulled up on Lynette weather.
Mm-hmm.
I can't edit that out. Oh my goodness. Let me find. Oh, oh my goodness.
Aww. Much love to you, Diana. Please do have a good day. Good morning to Amber and Matt too. Good morning to Amber and Matt. Good. I'm glad that there's a few of you on that have had that surgery, so we know for sure that they would check the next day, because that. Wow. Joy is saying that they're saying 106 confirmed.
You guys, I don't have speakers, so I can't hear what anybody's saying.
In the United States.
I poured Casey's creamer.
Hi again, exploring.
I heard Casey fussing at me for getting his creamer. Oh, goodness. I'll be right back, Tracy. Keep it going.
Okay. I will keep it going. Oh my goodness. You just had your first death. They said last night on the national news, Sonia, that I was watching, they said 2 deaths in the United States already, I believe. And one of them was not infected by being in one of the hot areas. They were infected secondhand. Oh, Amber said there are 6 now. Wow. I know that there was a nursing home in the Seattle area that had kind of a little mini outbreak there. Aw. Yeah, Joy, you're right. That is sad. There is no reason for grown people to be bullying anybody. It's bad enough that kids that maybe are too young to understand how much it can affect somebody might continue to bully, but it is not acceptable for an adult at any level to be bullying anybody.
Nope. Joy, I come in and I say she's going to make 2 fudge pies.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Sonia said that they've just had their first death in Australia from the coronavirus. And I thought I had heard that we had 2, but Amber said there are 6 in the U.S. that have died from it.
Yeah, all right. Joy says it's gotten worse, but then there are grown women on YouTube are bullying just for fun.
Mhm.
That's sad. Oh, yes.
Good morning, Sherilyn Dale Silver. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sherilyn Dale Seaver. Good morning to you.
Oh, she lives 4 miles from that care center with coronavirus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Cheryl.
Definitely praying.
Yeah, yay, Cheryl. Cheryl's been with me since the beginning of my show because she was with Casey. So, I believe I talked to you, didn't I, one time, Cheryl, on the telephone. I believe we did talk on the telephone before. I have to look, be sure I write down the prayer correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Or else I'll be done, wrote down coronavirus and be telling later, come back and say, oh, prayers for Cheryl and Dale for the coronavirus. And whoo-wee, that'd go everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That would everybody be like, oh no, Cheryl's got the coronavirus. Yeah, you have to, God gives peace. So
Right.
if God gives you peace about something, then you got to let it go. You know,
you have to trust in him.
Like I told Casey the other night, and that's why Casey said we need, when we get phones, we're going to have to set it up there and set it up where people can hear us. Aw, I just now saw what Diana put because I was doing other things. She's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's sweet. But yeah, because Casey and I will get on some of the subjects like we're talking about here now. And, you know, and I need to like make them to where you guys can see mine and Casey's just regular talking. Yeah, you're not an old lady. I don't care if it's was your birthday. Go, Josie, you're not an old lady. What did Casey say when they had the giveaway on Sandy's channel? Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Ann. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ann. Good morning to you.
See, I jumped the gun. I say, good morning, Ann, before Traci can do her thing.
That's all
Good
right.
morning, Ann. Good morning. Hey, Super Dave was on just a few minutes ago. He said he's sleepy and tired. So I said, yeah, if he listens to us, he can go sleep. Yes, Joe. When we were watching, we were doing that giveaway, and I was trying to get the number right. What showed up on MawMaw's screen and what showed up on mine, Casey saw it. I got the number first, and somebody else was under me, but on theirs it was turned upside down.
Yeah.
It's weird how it does that.
That happened to me too one of the times.
But Joe, when Joe won and squealed, and Casey run in MawMaw's room, and I go woohoo, and Casey said Joe she looked just like she was. What did he say? 6 years old again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Miss Independent, please, thank you for stopping in today. We appreciate you.
Sometimes we have the exact topic that we stay on all the time, but we always want to make sure, Miss Independent, the very thing that we do is always honor God in what we're doing. So I hope and pray that you come back and see us. We'll be on tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I don't know what we'll talk about tomorrow. Probably same thing. Different shirts. We'll be doing the same thing, different shirts.
Yep. Right, Joy, I agree. We have to pray and stay diligent. I don't think we can be sloppy and crazy careless about it, but we do need to be vigilant and protect ourselves within our means.
Okay. Let me copy that, and well, it's not going to let me copy it there. Wait, let me do this. Joe, he was talking about how young you look. You look like a little old kid when you got that. I said, I know you're not no old woman, so you can't be calling yourself that. All right, it's going to make me jump out of mine.
I just showed him some love, Ella.
Oh, no, it didn't jump me out of mine. So, yes, I just showed him some love, and I will have to go and...
I'll go back and do it right.
Yeah. So, yes. And you guys, all of you out there, I am fine. I am fine with people trying to build up somebody that just started. I am fine with that. It does not bother me. I know there's a lot of channels that says, oh, wait, not that. We got Cricket on Facebook.
Good morning to Cricket. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cricket. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Cricket. Good morning.
Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, my love. Good morning. Yeah, Casey said Joe looked like a little kid. She got so excited. But that's what we are. You know, we need that joy. We just need that joy. Oh, thank you, Manuela. Oh, you know, Joe talking about, you know, bullying on Facebook, bullying on YouTube. Sometimes you just have to, you know, put that nose up and just, hey, like I tell people, there's other places to go. If somebody, you know, don't show you the love on a channel because they've drawn a line in the sand, and if you're not on that side of the line, then you're not on our side of the line. Well, you know what? You just keep walking on your side of the line, because you're going to find other people in that sand. You can find other people. Oh, I need that as a, oh my goodness. I need that as a backdrop. I'm going to, let me share this, you guys. So I don't even know how you found that so quick. Look at that. Same thing, different day, different shirt. You must have made that. There is no way there was something out there. You had to have made that for me. Because there could not have been one out there exactly what I said, Marie.
Good night, Sonia.
Good night, Sonia. Yes, you go to bed. You got to have that rest. You got to have that rest to heal.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see what Joe said.
AJC Magic needs to head out too.
Oh,
thanks for stopping in.
Thank you. Thank you. It's always wonderful to see you here, AJC Magic. Always. But yeah, I mean, I'm not on Facebook as much now, so I don't really know what's going on Facebook. I really do try to see like what everybody's up to. It's like there's not enough hours in the day, because one day I was sit here at least 6.5, 7 hours, and you guys, that's why I can't work sitting for so long. That might be the day Casey gave me the ice bag. But I love it. I love being here with you guys. It's that is what God has gifted me with. Yeah, Joe, He has given each of us another day. And what are we supposed to do with that day? We are to praise Him. And, people talk about where you're supposed to go to church and fellowship. And those of you that do go, that's good. Traci goes every Sunday to Mass. Isn't that what's called, Trace? Okay. She goes to Mass, and Darlene, I know Darlene goes to what you call a brick and mortar church. I love it when I can go on Sunday nights.
Not everybody can get out and go.
And sometimes I want to drive. I just want to drive myself sometimes. Casey doesn't, and he's got his reasons for not going. And I mean, he's going to have to wait until he can people. I'll call it when he can people. Kevin doesn't like to go to a new place around people. So Casey kind of gets that from his dad and granddaddy. My father-in-law was like that too. I know my father-in-law loved the Lord. And I know my dad loved the Lord. And they're just got at a point that, they couldn't go to church. But I feel like, Ann was raised Catholic too. Oh, thank you. See, I mean, so I feel like, Joe, you are wonderful. Thank you for saying that. So this right here is where I get my Christian fellowship. And if anybody's here that's not a Christian, don't feel like you don't have to leave. Oh, Darlene. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, his dad's out there on the road, so everything goes to you. Everything goes for you to do, Darlene. I understand that. That's how we lived for a long time. But just because you're not a Christian now, don't feel like you can't be here, because I just pray that we show the best sides of what we believe in. And if I'm not doing things correctly, I tell you what, on my about page, I have my email address. You can very well email me and tell me about myself. I need that sometimes. Keep me in order. I mean, LizzAnn and Traci does a good job. Traci will tell me easier than LizzAnn. I had to pull that Lizz. I can see her thinking. I said, just tell me, Lizz. Just tell me. Oh, thank you, Leticia. And Pamela, MawMaw was on it last night when I went to bed. I had to come through here and check out make sure the food was put up. She was online talking to somebody.
Thanks, Leticia.
But yeah, MawMaw was fine. It takes MawMaw a while to get up in the mornings because she's a third shifter. MawMaw is a third shifter, and that's why at night when she gets on, she's either on her Google Hangout, which you can't do on YouTube anymore. Well, you can't go live with it, but yeah, she still does it. Oh,
I get it.
okay, gotcha. See, I forget that I learned something different about Traci yesterday. I forget that there's so many of us that we're second wives. You know, no, Traci's the first wife, but our children, that our oldest children are by someone
Not
else.
biologically our husbands.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, I just want to tell all of you that love MawMaw like you do, thank you. Thank you very much for doing that, because when we first started talking about numbers, and I guess mine first started coming in, it was so cute. MawMaw was in here one time, she said, I don't know why I don't have numbers. And I looked at her and I said, what? She said, nobody's joining mine. And I said, well, MawMaw, are you going on people's and watching, letting them know you're there? Well, I just go here and here. I said, woman, you got to go through there, and I explained to her how to do it. So yes, you guys
Got to cast the net out.
And MawMaw's good and feisty. But now it's Kevin is MawMaw's son, is what Sandy said that night. And then it was, I'm like, I was laying there beside him, we was watching Sandy. I said, oh, they don't know who I am? They could have said, oh, that is Norcus's husband. MawMaw. So I'm either MawMaw, belong to MawMaw, or belong to Casey. But that's okay. Everybody knows I'm just me. I think MawMaw's up. See, I told you guys I need to put them squeaky things on her walker. Even she saw them the other day as I got out Bailey's tennis balls with squeaks. And I told her I was going to put them on her walker, and she was going to squeak. I couldn't handle all that squeak. Neither could Casey. I could see Casey trying to sleep. MawMaw come in here in the kitchen squeaking.
It'd be funny, but not to Casey.
Look, you guys, I was going to be silly the other night because, MawMaw will tell people, I need my Cheetos. You ain't got my Cheetos. And I'll be like, quit telling our business. Oh, I told him one day, stop.
Oh, bye, Denise. Love you.
Oh, Denise, I love you. But yeah, and I told her, look, make a list, woman. I don't want to go over our whole shopping list here. But yeah, the other night I done had a loaf of bread, and I said, Casey, I ought to go in here. And it was when she was on with Sandy. I said, I ought to throw it at her and call it fast food drive-thru. He said, Mom, don't do that. I said, well, we got a little bit of Cheetos. Can I throw the Cheeto bag across her? Mom, don't do that to her. That would embarrass her. I said, well, dang, baby. I wouldn't mean to embarrass her. He said, don't do that. So I said, and I held the bread, put the bread back up. When I told MawMaw about it, she bust out laughing. She did. She thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
Good morning to Glenn. Good morning to you. Good morning to Glenn. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Glenn. Good morning.
Good morning.
Deborah's info yesterday. She asked us to pray for her new job appointment. She went live yesterday and was so sad. Now, who is this?
No.
Was this Deborah that we know? Deborah Cabasa? Yeah, her interview. That was Monday. Yeah. She had an interview yesterday. She hasn't been on here. So we will see, Manuela. But yes, I did see to where she asked for surgery Monday for yesterday. Wait, what's today? Tuesday or Wednesday? Oh my goodness, you guys. She went yesterday.
Today is Wednesday.
So, yeah. Oh, it's Tuesday, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. It's
Stop.
only Tuesday. Now, see, I'm messing everything up.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Man, look. Oh, no. Only 3 joined her live. I will have to, Deborah Cabasa. Let me see. Is that Manuela? Let me see if that's her channel. Uh-oh, it took me out. I don't know where that took me. Oh, that's Deborah's. Now I have to figure out how to go back from my pop-out chat. Okay, let me do it this way. Yes, I'll have to go to hers, you
I
guys.
hopped on that and saved it to watch later.
Okay. Sometimes it will pop. It will take me out of my pop-out chat if I click on somebody's live. Okay, where is the? There it goes.
Aw. That
So,
makes
yeah.
me feel bad. I'm going to have to go on there.
Yes. Because I think hadn't she just started doing lives?
I don't know why I didn't get a notification, but then
See-
again, you know it is YouTube.
Yeah. And yesterday I was so tired.
Thanks for stopping in, Cheryl. Stop in again whenever you can.
Yes. Cheryl, I love you. I'm going to do you like LizzAnn. I love you this much. Even show my big old arms. This much. See, Ann's not getting any notifications. And do you guys know that you can, I watch sometimes the, what do you call it? Like, YouTube creator thing. They'll tell you what's new and what's not. So, yeah, there is a, Cheryl, always, honey. You know, always. Prayers, always.
Absolutely.
And anybody else that's got a prayer today, throw that prayer out there.
Today is
Anytime.
Tuesday.
Anytime.
I'm losing my mind, Josie. See, I told you I act 27 years older than I am.
Look, when I worked around a bunch of young people, they were not any better. And, you know, I would be just amazed that I couldn't say, oh my gosh, I'm an old lady, I can't remember stuff. No, they couldn't remember either.
Oh, at least you got the job. That's good.
Good. Good. And I am going to, you guys, please, everybody, today, take some time out of, if you have time today, take a few minutes to go and watch her video, please.
Leave a comment so she knows you were there.
And but anyway, I watched on that YouTube creator thing, they were talking about where you could go to see how many people that have clicked your notifications to get all of your notifications and all that kind of stuff. And it shouldn't be that difficult. It should be just that we see who we are clicked on. Sometimes it takes me to, some different channels that I've never even, I'm sub to them, but knowing that they might be just gamers that don't do anything but game. And I'll show them some support, but, I will really click the bell on content.
Right.
But
Right.
there's a lot of times, heck,
Put
I've
the
been
bell
in,
on ones that I really want to catch their content because I know it's going to be good and I don't always get notified.
but I have been right in here doing this, and Casey would be, it would be a day that he goes live, and I'll be in his, then all of a sudden, after he's done started, then the notification. Sometimes it takes 20 to 30 minutes before you get somebody's notification. Well,
Good morning, Jasilia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jasilia. Good morning to you.
welcome, Jasilia. Welcome. And thank you. And you guys, I would just tell you, she believes in, like one of her videos said, the power. It is entitled The Power of God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, Morning Devotional Prayer. So you guys, you go and check out Jasilia. Please do that. Thank you. And Jasilia, yes, always when you come here, if we don't recognize somebody, you let us know.
Speak up again. Where is my song?
Yep. Or why did you not show me special
Recognize
love
me.
today?
Yep. We try to make sure that every single person that comes into this chat is recognized at least by name, if not by a song.
Oh, thank you for you guys. Thank you, Marie, for making these for me. Look at there. Jesus, good friends, and coffee. The best way to start the day.
Aww.
Same thing, different day, different shirt.
Different shirt. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it.
You know, I would like, Tracy, for us to do the frog one on an actual t-shirt. I may have to do actual.
Aw, thank you, Joe. I do care what day it is. I just can't always remember what day it is.
Ann says, Ella, I do that, but it doesn't seem to matter anymore. I've actually rejoined the channels and still hit the bell. I don't always get Super Dave's notifications. Me either, Ann, and that's why when I miss them, I'm like, no. You know, because I want to give back to the very, very, people that shared my name out there. You know, it's, are you out of bread on that side?
Oh, I think so.
Okay. You guys, MawMaw is up. She's fine. She is fine, and she's getting her breakfast done.
Unplug your headphones for one quick second so I'll sing to her.
Oh, let me plug in. It's going to echo for just a minute, you guys.
Good morning to Mama. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mama. Good morning to you.
Oh, God bless you, Tracy. I love you.
Love you too.
All right, you guys, let me get these headphones plugged in. Oh,
How is Tracy feeling?
MawMaw said, how are you feeling?
I'm doing better because I did sleep some last night, so I am feeling better today.
She says she did sleep some last night, but she's feeling better today. And Walsworth said, give MawMaw her love.
Oh, Ann.
And Jasilia, thank you. Let me click on your name so people even can see what you wrote on. I do both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I bring you and all the peace of our Lord Jesus Christ, not as the world gives, but as from above. For all good gifts come from above. Amen and amen.
Amen.
That is where my blessings have come from, Jasilia. And all of you guys are my blessings. That's what I count my blessings.
Good morning to MawMaw. Good morning to you. Good morning to MawMaw. Good morning to you.
Good morning, MawMaw. Good morning. Good morning, honey.
Good morning.
You guys, I am excited when I get in that other room, and you guys, I'm gonna start telling you. Okay, I'm gonna have little stick pins. Tell me where you're from, and I'm gonna stick the little stick pins in my world map that's on my wall. That's what I want to do, because we have people from all over the world, and what more can God bless me with? And you know that He blessed me with my panel, Traci and Casey and MawMaw and LizzAnn is here all the time, but each and every one of you guys as well.
I'm doing better today than I was yesterday, MawMaw.
Yeah, it's going on 11 o'clock, Traci.
I know. I'm still hanging in there.
And you look like you feel better too.
My booty's starting to get a little sore, but I'm hanging in there.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Yeah. Aw, MawMaw, you're so sweet.
Oh my goodness. Jasilia, I'm gonna tell you, we have some of the sweetest group of women. Not only women, but we have some godly men that come here as well. You know. And then we have the prankster and the joker. He's the same person. That's Mothership Finest. Wasn't that a group back in the day? Mother's Finest was a group. Mother's Finest, yes, that was a group here in the South. But yeah, Mothership, he will come in and he will be a little prankster. But
And sit in the corner.
yeah, Mama puts me in the corner. I tell him, nope. You want in the corner. I'm not putting you in the corner. So, Jasilia, we are just this way all the time. Unless we're sick.
Yeah, we're goofy.
Yeah.
Mama said we goofy.
Yeah, we are a little goofy, but that's okay.
Mama, someone was asking about you. I said, well, look, last night when I come through to make sure everything was put up, I said, Mama was going, she was wide open on something. I said, so she was fine last night when I went to bed.
Is it Joshy that said you had 3 symptoms of the coronavirus?
Oh my, wait, was he serious? Because MawMaw, I know what it's like. What do they call it? When you start looking too much into the, you start Googling all this stuff, and now you know. Oh, she's laughing about it. Yeah.
Oh, too funny.
Look, I have said before, step away from from Googling.
Stop
Look.
symptoms. Not a good
Google
thing.
knows everything. Oh,
You're right, Pamela. Dwayne is a good man. He is sweet, but he likes to give us grief.
I don't know.
I mean, I see the container here.
We may have some more down there.
Maybe Josh
got a
can
list?
check the mail now.
Starting one.
Okay, it don't have to be done today, does it?
No, Casey just said fuck it.
Okay. Oh, if he goes, that's good.
Funny, Mel.
See, MawMaw and Tracy's talking about one thing. Me and Mama's talking about another.
Well, you good at keeping up.
I know I'm good because I could hear her talking about that. I had one that would Google. Okay, I got a question. All right. I told Casey last night. He was in there and he had Googled something. And he was showing something. And I said, I just shook my head when he showed me. And I just shook my head. And I said, stop. In the name of God, before you break his heart, think it over before you make that post. And I was standing there dancing, and he said, looked at me. I said, look, I was going to give you the Southern prayer. Don't make me, that's the Southern prayer. It's like, you throw that hand out and you just start praying over him. He has told me before, Mom, stop. Stop the Southern Prayer. Well, then get off. Stop looking at
Who's MawMaw?
MawMaw.
Oh, I see the name now. I
I
thought it was a nickname for somebody.
She won't know who MawMaw is.
Hey, MawMaw.
Mm-hmm.
Mel.
But Casey was looking at I think it was political stuff, and I told him, I said, just stop. And I put my hand out, and he said, Mama, stop, don't do that. I said, I'm gonna pray over you. But he and I couldn't figure out where in the world a group sung that song in a movie.
Oh.
And it was and it, they did not sing really well, but they still did it and did the little dance. And I said, I'm going to think about it. In the middle of the morning, Casey, it's going to come to me. And I said, I'm going to come in there in your room and shake you. And I'm going to say, Casey. And you're going to be like, ah. And I'm going to say it. I said, so now I'm going to bed, leaving that thought in your head. And you're not going to get it out of your head until you can find. So you guys help me find what group in some skit on a movie did that Stop in the Name of Love. And I hope I don't get...
Was it in Sister Act? They did a lot of put in God's name to a lot of...
Oh, no, I added God.
No, but like... Sister Act did a lot of like...
Yeah, parodies.
No mountain high enough.
Well, MawMaw said Sister Act. So I'm gonna see. I can't. Sister Act is not on YouTube. I don't think. But so I did that for Casey. Even when I was walking out of the room, I was still doing this and doing my little butt. So look, it was enough that I felt like doing that, you guys. And when I turned around and looked over my shoulder, Casey was standing at the front door, and he was just looking at me, just shaking his head. I said, this is your mama. So, I can only dance a little bit, you guys. And then that I can't dance. But I mean, I can do something silly sometimes. Okay, so MawMaw said, yes, bits are Darlene.
Because they do all those little,
Yeah.
They take all of Sister Clarence's nightclub act and make it into God appropriate music.
Yeah. Yep. Look, I even took one song, and 2 days in a row I played it. I think I played it for you 2 days in a row last week, Traci. Oh, about women. I am woman.
I am woman, hear me roar.
Can't sing too much of it, but then when it says, I am strong, we got to throw up the strong arms.
Strong. I am invincible. Yeah, I love them too, MawMaw. I love both of them. The Sister Act and Sister Act 2.
Yep, I did too. Aw, MawMaw.
Aw.
We love you.
Love you. Have a good night.
I bet Sonia's still awake too. Sonia, if you are still awake, take your butt to bed and your shoulder. You got to get rest. And MawMaw, you guys are both in Australia. Get some rest. Get some rest. But yeah, I mean, there's some mornings I just, uh-oh. Let me see if
Thank you, MawMaw. My hubby's going to call any second too. I hope that.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a quick shutdown.
All right. Love you.
This is my favorite sister. I love you too.
All right.
And you guys, I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.